Hello, everyone.
Hi. So happy to see everyone here today.
Yes, I am so happy to see everyone too. We have had such a neat day today at the store again. I am Stacy with Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I am joined by my sister Tracy.
Yes, we are so glad to see you all tonight.
Yes, we are.
I see Rick is there. Hi, Rick.
Yay! All right, that is wonderful. It was a fun day at the store today. So Tracy is an award-winning custom jewelry designer, and tonight she is going to be designing a piece of jewelry from scratch in less than an hour. And then we will also be drawing a winner for the pendant that for the Dancing Dazzlers pendant that Tracy has picked out as our prize tonight. So I see Diane Sherman said, "Hi, ladies. Good to see you tonight." So good to see you, Diane. Thank you. All right. Let's see where I am here. So I want to remind you all of what one of the things is that made the day really fun today, and that is that we were doing and are still doing a 3-day gold buying event. Tomorrow is the last day. That's Friday, April 21st. And so no appointment is necessary. Just come in at your convenience. If you're not sure what we buy, bring it all in so that we can tell you and possibly surprise you on what we may buy or trade with you. And you can go to our website, tracyandstacy.com, to and click on the gold buying tab in order to excuse me, to find out more information. And Trey, are you ready to start now, or would you like me to go into another announcement?
Oh, yes, you can go into one more announcement. And I just want to say people have been pleasantly surprised at what they've been getting for their trade or sale.
Yes, so. It has been so much fun today. I mean, that's interesting to say because we have been putting out money, but the fun people that we have had in and delightful. It's just delightful to sit down with people and talk to them about the jewelry they're wearing and so forth. So, okay, let's talk about what we're giving away tonight, and it is this Dancing Dazzler. This is $129 value, and someone will win this before the end of the show tonight. That means someone will win this before 8 o'clock Eastern time. And in order to enter, all you need to do is share this live event right now to your own Facebook page, and then comment shared in the comments section during this live event. That'll get you one entry into the drawing tonight. Now, if you tag your Facebook friends in the comments section, we'll give you an additional entry for each person you tag, up to 10 additional entries. So just that easy. So Trey, if you are ready to go, I am ready to go also.
Okay.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good. So let's go ahead and go on over to your magic screen.
Okay, you've got it up. Wonderful. Okay, so tonight it might be a little challenging.
Do tell.
Because it was a little challenging for me. So let's see if we can do it. I've run out of time a little bit today, but it's a little more elaborate than usual. So let's go ahead and go.
Right. So we were busy right up until the end. So that is, and we were busy. We had an early morning appointment today too. So it kind of bookended our day and made it difficult for Tracy to do.
Yes, but it was harder than usual, this one. So normally yes. I would have had it done without any trouble. I put more hours into this one, and it is a challenge.
Isn't it interesting how that works?
Yes, it is. I'm just trying to pick the design that I'd like to use. I'm hoping I'm in solitaires, and I am. And, this is a good example how here are some solitaires for men. We don't think of men having solitaires, but that is a men's solitaire.
Yeah, there were a number of them there. And that is definitely something that we are seeing more and more. Even gentlemen's engagement rings, Trey.
You're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what's nice is I've been customizing men's wedding bands, which is really nice.
It is.
Men are really taking an interest in the bands that they have.
Yes, and the guys deserve that. They deserve to have as much fun and creativity with their jewelry as we do with ours.
Yes, I love it. Well, I can't seem to find the one I'm looking for.
I see that. She's just showing us all of them.
But that's okay. We will just use another one. That's all there is to it.
And is this not something we go through every week?
Yes, it is. It is.
I need to help you with that. Seriously. Be more supportive with you on that. But in any case.
No, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Oh, good. All right.
I don't think you have to worry about that, ma'am.
Alrighty then.
Well, that's fine. We'll just pick one.
We're just enjoying.
Okay, let's see what this looks like.
We'll see it from the side.
This seems like a good one. Let's go ahead and start with this one.
All right.
It's very simple. See the word simple.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's a classic right there.
It is. So we have a fun design to start with here. We can take the gem on and off, which is great because that's what I wanted to do. And I want to add that's mainly what I was trying to find is a very simple one to work with. And I'm glad this did it. Not always does that happen.
That's right. But it did in this case.
It did. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and we're going to put a bezel setting on. And a bezel setting is where it has a layer or rim of gold around the whole ring.
The whole stone.
I'm sorry, the whole stone.
Yeah.
Instead of prongs. And I think a lot of you probably know that, but it's just a nice way for us to be able to encase that stone so that it won't get damaged. One of the nice things you can use a bezel setting for is a stone that's cut very thin.
Yes.
Like an old stone sometimes, and you can see it's chipped a lot. You put a bezel around that and you are none the wiser, and you protect the edge of that stone.
Against more chipping.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because if a stone is very thin, it does have more of a chance of chipping than a thicker stone.
Right. And actually they have improved cutting methods over the last say 75 years, so that isn't an issue, but older stones, occasionally that is an issue. And I love bezel setting also, and Melinda says she loves the bezel.
Well, very good.
So that is really it's a different and distinctive look. And it also, if you wear gloves, right, Trey? If you wear gloves,
very good point.
Being in the medical field or something else that you have to wear gloves every day, this would be another bezel set is another good option.
It is.
Oh, I love what you're doing there.
Yes, so I've got this nice bezel set to put this halo around.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Oops, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, no, we wouldn't have even known.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
And we are going to open that up. As you can see, it might need to be, well, maybe not. When I look at it from all angles.
Almost perfect.
It does. It does look like it's perfect.
That's amazing. You are good.
Thank you so much. I do say that I think it's probably because it's a 1 carat stone, and this halo starts at 1 carat.
Ah, perfect. That would explain it.
That's what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in a couple other stones, and we're going to bring in this nice little tapered baguette. It's called a tapered baguette because it's wide at the top, and then it tapers down to a little bit thinner as it goes down to the bottom. So we're going to use this tapered baguette, and we're going to push that right up on top. And it's funny how they come in at an angle, and I think that's because sometimes people would maybe put it on the shank.
That's exactly right. It would be an accent. So
right.
Yes.
But instead, we're going to be doing something different with it. We're going to take it and we're going to turn it 90 degrees. And let's go ahead and put on the grid so we can see where we're at. There we go. We're right in the middle. We're going to push it down into that bezel. And let's go ahead and make this not quite so long. So we'll make it about a 4 millimeter in length, which is still a pretty long baguette. And then let's make it thinner. Let's go down to about a 2 millimeter at the top, the largest section. Now it looks really funny, but then we're going to go down at the bottom with to about a 1.5 millimeter. Let's take a look from the side here. Oh my goodness. I love it. There it is. It's way down there. Let's bring it back up to the top.
It looked great head on.
It did. And that's why you always have to look from all the different angles. So right now we have this rounded area here. That's if it was going to be on a ring. Having that rounded area, then your finger could go through. But we are not having it on a ring, so we want to remove that. Let's see where that is here. Takes a minute. Bottom rail flat. Where is that? Right. I keep seeing it and then it disappears. The bend. There it is. Okay, so now we've got it flattened. Something that I believe this does also, which I did not do earlier, and I probably should start talking faster tonight, is the top bar rail. It's hard to know which one the top bar rail is. Let's see here. We're going to go up to the length. The top width is the smallest, so that's where we want to be. So that's the top bar, which is the smallest. We want to tilt that so that it's a little more parallel to the bezel. Oh, that was not what I expected. That now I'm finding out is the bottom rail.
Well, you didn't know. I mean, it doesn't. Sometimes these things do not make like intuitive sense. So
let's see if that will do. Oh yeah, that did it. But I often go a little haywire there. Bottom rail tilt. Okay, let's just tilt it a little bit. There we go. Okay, and let's push this into the bezel a little bit more and pull it down so it's a little more level. And the top bar, I'm going to actually remove. I know. Can you believe it? What? So let's go ahead. Top bar on and off. So there we go. And we are going to eventually put a prong there. So I'm just going to push this in just a little bit more. You're like, are you moving? No, I wasn't.
I just thought it was.
I just stopped there accidentally. You thought the screen, oh my gosh, everybody thought the screen froze. I know it now. I can tell.
That's right. And people didn't want to be rude to us.
So thank you so very much. Okay, so this is always fun. We're pulling out a lot of different things we're doing tonight. So this is going to be polar array, which often polar array, you'll see me go around the whole entire stone.
That's right.
But we are only going to do the top part. And now I have to see where the position is. There's one called position. There it is right there. And we are going to put it in position. So we're going to pull it over. And we're going to put it right here. And then we are going to put the angle at the right angle, at the correct angle. And I don't really know what that angle is. What I'm doing right now is getting an estimation, and I'm using the upper gallery, the grid as kind of a guideline,
yes,
as you can see. And what I would do to make sure that it is correct is when I send it into the company to make it for me, I would let them know that I have just guesstimated on it. I couldn't get it absolutely accurate with the tools I have in this program.
Right.
And they would correct it so it was absolutely perfect. But I believe that's correct. As you can see, this is straight according to the grid and everything. I believe this looks like it's in the right position. Maybe it could go a little bit more. Let's see.
Thank you for telling us how you're using that grid in the back.
So that looks about right in the grid compared to that one. They look very close. This one I can't tell because it's hiding, but I guess we could use this point here and this point here. So everything really looks like it's lined up. If it was made like this, it would be better than being handmade, which
that's right,
years ago.
Right.
Okay, so earlier I only used 3 of these. So let's see what that looks like for some reason, I'm tempted to do all 5.
Well, you go for it.
Okay, let's do 5 and let's see what happens. We can always go back to 3.
We know you love a challenge.
Oh, we could do 4.
Oh,
what do you think about
nice.
4?
Yeah,
let's try 4. Let's try 4 and see where we are with that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and add some little diamonds in between those.
I like where you're going with this. The more diamonds, the better.
Absolutely. And we are going to use this diamond here. I have my favorite diamonds for just basic diamond area.
Like, so certain settings, you know, you can go back to.
Yes. And I know there are, oh, that's funny.
And,
and we know that there are a lot of different stone styles in this. So we can see all the different stone styles. So if we wanted to play around with it, we could change it into a marquee or an oval or a trillion, all different kinds of stones.
Look at that cushion.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to go all the way down here. Now it's hiding. It's so cute.
It's shy.
So we're going to pull this little guy out. Oh, and don't you know it? I'm so embarrassed to say it. There it is. Hiding. Never gets old. I mean, you know that I do that. Okay, and now we're going to go just a little bit smaller. So we're going to make this a 1.5 millimeter. And we're going to make this a 1.5 millimeter, which will make it round. Right now it's oval. 1.5, because we need it just a little smaller. There we go. And we're going to squeeze this little guy. Let's get a little closer into this spot, and we're going to turn him. Now we're going to leave him out like this. We just don't want him into the diamond, so we're going to have to pull him out a little bit. Okay, we're getting there. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Okay, and we're going to take that little diamond. We're going to duplicate him because we'd like a little diamond like that in between all of the baguettes.
Yes, we would.
And I don't want them, I want them out there in hanging out in the air a little bit. I don't know how else to say that. So there's a little room around them so you can see some light through it.
And I think it's time to save.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
Okay, let's go ahead and save.
Turn, bus, turn.
I know it. Why does it look like a bus?
That's it.
Okay, let's go ahead and duplicate this again. And we're going to pull that over. And it's nice. It's going to go right up here. Yep, so that's right about in the center. Give it a little bit of a turn so we get it perfect. There we go. Pull it on up and give it a turn. Let's hope it turns on its axis. Okay, that looks about right. Yeah. Okay, and now what's nice is instead of having to pull these all around, we can go ahead and we can put side to side. So there we go. Side to side over here. And now we're done. No, but it's kind of, it's an interesting design, but we still have more to do on this.
It's funny, the baguettes just look so odd because they're floating and they don't look as stony as the other pieces. Yes. I don't know if stony
especially
is the right...
when they're straight on. Now they look stony.
Yes. Okay, right.
Okay. So let's go ahead and come in here and we're going to bring in the prongs.
Bringing in the prongs.
I love making prongs. I really do, because you can change the look of an item. So we were able to take off that bar that was at the end, and we're going to make it much more delicate looking. And we're going to turn this 90 degrees and bring it on up. There we go. To the top here. It's a little big, so we are going to, whoops, there we go. Let's get it so we can see it. We're going to bring it over. It's okay. We just have to come underneath here and see. And we're going to turn it. Good. I was afraid it was going to come up and it was going to be all at weird angles at the top.
But luckily, no weird angles going on right now.
No. Bring it out. And of course, you can see it's very long. If we had a prong that was hanging down like that, that would hurt your finger.
Yes, it would.
I guarantee it. And there we go.
Pretty sure you couldn't even put it in there.
No, I think you're right. Bring this up to the top and make it a little smaller. Certainly don't want the prongs to be too high. Let's see what it looks like down here. Yes, and so actually this would all be blended in nicely at the end when it's made at the factory. Basically, they would know that I'm just putting a prong on the end. Okay, and we need to duplicate this. This is called counter sketch. So what it really is just a very elaborate sketch.
That is so true. The counter part is because you can use it right at the counter at the jewelry store, and it is a sketch, even though you don't think of it as using a pen or pencil.
It's a way for us to be able to help you see exactly how your piece will come out looking. You know, never in a time have we been able to do that before.
That's right.
This guy, he's not in the center. There we go. Let's move him over. I do like to have everything centered. I like to have it just perfect. And the thing is, behind all of this is the elements of this ring. So when it goes to our company, they are able to make sure everything is correct. And then they use the elements behind this to make the castings and everything.
It's actually amazing. And this will be, if you are having something custom designed, it will be made right here in the United States in Louisiana. And what Tracy was saying is that after she designs it as a jeweler, the CAD CAM people, who are computer people, will make sure that it is going to do what it needs to do correctly on their end.
Thank you, Stacy. I do appreciate that. Seriously.
Yes. The two work really well together. The jeweler does their part, which the CAD people could not do because they don't have the knowledge of how jewelry is made. And, you know, we only have a very limited knowledge of CAD. So it's wonderful to know that they can come along and check our work, which they do.
Okay, so we are. Yes, so I don't like the way this is floating here, so I corrected that. Or not corrected, but I changed that. And right now, this is the element that I used earlier. So let's see if that's going to work. Of course, it has to be changed to white, I think, on this particular part. Let's get a little closer because right now we're floating out in the middle of nowhere.
There we go.
There we go. And let's go ahead and make it a little shorter. And move that up. Yeah, that way I think it gives it support.
And it's an additional design element.
It is, yes. So it's just a matter of bending it and getting it the way we want it. Yeah, I think that's good. And if we turn this piece into white, right now it's platinum on here. There we go. It really starts blending into the ring. Excuse me.
That is pretty.
So with this, I probably could polar array it. I haven't done too many polar arrays in this angle.
Like underneath?
Yeah.
We do not know how much it's going to behave.
I don't.
Polar array wise, but we're all about trying new things.
Let's see if I'm only going to give it one try. I mean, I can't even hardly get this in position.
I can see that.
Okay, let's see where this goes. Okay.
Here we go, folks. Oh, that's interesting.
There's the polar array button.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my.
How pretty. I mean, how pretty. I don't know if they're truly in the right place right now, but wow.
Goodness, don't go up. I just need you to move. I just need the whole thing to move up. Okay. Excuse me. So let's start with position. Let's give it a shot. I mean,
you can do it.
Okay, let's move it over to here. And let's hope. Well, we can go look. We don't have to hope. There's no hoping we have to do.
Trey. Love that.
Here we go. We're squeezing that into where, oh my, that's perfect. Okay. Now let's come back here. And now we're going to do the degrees, the angle. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're going to leave it.
That is beautiful, Trey.
See, that's why it's always good to try new things.
That's right.
Now, where is the button to push for the button?
Where is the asterisk?
Where is my asterisk?
I see it, but I don't think it's the right one.
There it is. It was hiding.
Ta-da!
That's so funny. Yeah, so now we have a little bit more structure under here. As you can see, it's not hanging out in the middle of nowhere.
That's
and
right.
If we wanted to make it thicker, we can. If I can find the buttons for that, we will in a minute. There we go. We can make it thicker, coming away from the wall of the bezel there. Here we go. And so it can even have more dimension.
I like that. I like that, Trey. Oh, here I go again. Like, all right, it's not all about you, Stacey.
No, that's very good. I love your input.
I mean, I love jewelry. And when I saw this ring, the final, the finished product, I immediately said to Tracy, I would totally wear that ring.
You did.
So, I mean, I just love jewelry.
So over here, I don't like that. For years and years of wear, I think this would be too delicate. So let's go ahead. Oops. Let's go ahead and save.
Yes, that sounds good.
And underneath here, I think we need a little more structure. So let's go ahead and go out, grab this piece, which I use for a lot of different things. I use it for the prong. This is one of my very favorite pieces. I remember when I first started doing this, though, that piece was not my favorite. I didn't quite know how to use it. But now I use it for so many things. If only I could find it.
Wherever it is right now.
Did it not come in?
Is it in the middle of the...
It's not happy, as you can see.
Yes.
Everything down below has disappeared. Let's pull this down. Oh, no. See, I don't even know where I'm at is the problem.
Okay, so you went back. Did it pull it up?
Let's go ahead and add it again.
There we go.
Luckily, it is saved. And everything was rebooted before we started.
Yes.
I don't think... See, that's that. It's not what I just added.
Wait, there's a blue thing down here. Well, you can see that.
So we can either give it a minute to catch up. Maybe we could do a rendering of it.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Let's see what it's like on a hand. Hopefully that won't disturb it. And if things don't come back, then we will go ahead and have to
restart the program.
Yes, we'll have to restart the program. As you can see, the hand decided he didn't want to come in. So let's do that. If you're okay with it, we'll say it one more time. Hope everything works out for the best, and we'll restart this.
All right.
So I don't know where that's going to take me when I shut down.
And do you want me to go ahead and?
Oh, there we are.
Oh, are you good?
Yeah. Why don't you tell them what's happening next Wednesday?
Sure, I would love to. So next Wednesday, we are having another one of our live online fine jewelry sales, and we are giving away this beautiful $500 diamond and rose gold necklace. It is so pretty. And that all starts at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. As always, we will have jewelry that has never even been in our store before. So people who watch our live online fine jewelry sales, which we have every week, get the opportunity to see and purchase things no one else has seen before. So it's really quite a lot of fun. And so that is at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And
that's so sad. Yes. So sad. I had saved, as you know, a few times, but it did not save.
It didn't save.
It didn't save. So if you don't mind,
yes, let's just.
I can just quickly do this.
Yeah, go for it. That's what we're here for. We're supporting you, Trey.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know what you can do about it. Modern technology, it's wonderful and it's a curse.
It is. It is. It's a blessing and a curse. So.
There we go. Bring it up. Put the grid back up. That helps.
Oh, yeah. That helps so much.
Yeah. So that's pretty well centered. Not on your ring. If we did it, of course, it would have to be absolutely centered. But we are in a hurry of remaking. There we go. And
all right. And another interesting thing here, Tracy has these shows that are about an hour long. And when you come in to sit down with Tracy for a design appointment, which, by the way, are absolutely free, it usually is about an hour as well. Tracy has an amazing skill of being able to glean from talking to you what you are looking for. And it's something that I don't believe can be taught. You either have it or you don't. And so it makes the whole designing process so much easier for the client as well. And people do bring us in pictures from Pinterest or something they've gotten off the internet. Sometimes they bring those in, and that helps us to be able to get an idea of what you are wanting as well. So definitely a neat experience, and usually one that just takes about an hour.
It is amazing. It does only take about an hour. And it's amazing that people have no idea when they come in and they leave saying that's exactly what I wanted.
Right?
It is amazing. I don't know how it happens, but I love when it happens, and it happens every time a person is wanting to do something.
That's right.
So I love it.
That sounds like, maybe being immodest, but it's really true, and we pride ourselves on that.
Oh, yeah. I think it's just a blessing that is something that happens.
Agreed.
Side to side.
Oh, look at that. Look. Right. This. Now you're just having fun with it because I'm enjoying watching them dance together.
I know.
You're like, not me. I'm trying to put them together so I can get back where I was.
There we go. Okay, that's done at least.
All right.
And then we don't have to put underneath here, I guess, right?
Whatever you would like to do, Trey.
Or did you all enjoy it? Well, let's go ahead and throw it in there.
Margarita said, you go ahead. You did a great job.
Oh, well, thank you, Margarita.
I had the pleasure of meeting Margarita today at the store. Of course, all the other ladies have met her, but I was in there because we are doing our gold buying event. And so Margarita was our big winner last night, a $500 pair of diamond and gold earrings. And so I got to meet her, and she picked up her lovely earrings that she won, and she even brought her mom in. And
it was nice.
It was really nice. we are a place that loves moms.
That's right.
For those of you who don't know, for more than half of the time we've been in business, our mom was our third partner. So we were very close with her. And so that's why we say we love moms, because we are used to enjoying moms in the store. So Margarita, bring yours by anytime you would like.
Absolutely.
And Cindy says, save soon.
Cindy,
Thank
yes.
you.
And please save, machine.
Thank you, Cindy.
It's very rare it doesn't save.
Yeah, that was
That's
an odd situation.
That is
right
a weird
there.
situation, yeah. Okay, so we'll just quickly polar array again, and here we go. Okay, and we're just going to move the position to here. Hope we're somewhere in the ballpark. Yep. Okay, and then we're going to take the angle and move it over here.
I love that. That is so neat. How that looks. It's both utilitarian and lovely.
Yes, and now I'm doing the count, which we didn't get to do last time, so that there probably was a little something going on there.
At that point, yes.
And I didn't even quite notice it. I'm just making it a little thicker under there, which I think is nice. Right now it's got the yellow under there, but we can quickly change that to the white, which is so nice that we can do that.
And did you save, Trey?
I did, but let's save again. I can't save too many times now.
That's right, tonight.
At least I did save. It just didn't quite do it. So we were talking about having to reinforce this underneath. Let's go ahead and bring in another piece of wire right here. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. And it's down below here.
When you said, ooh, I was like, uh-oh.
Sorry about that.
Like you were seeing something we weren't, like, uh-oh, it's acting up again.
No, it was more like, wait a second, is that what I want to do? Yes, it is what I want to do. Okay, we're going to make it much smaller, probably about maybe 3 millimeters. Okay, let's bring that up and see if we're anywhere near. Oops, there we go. Bring it out. Push it up a little bit more. Let's get closer. And now see, we're having a bar for it to sit on. That's that diamond right there. And you can barely see it. We can see it here because we're looking close, but you can barely see it. And that's important because you don't really want to see it, but yet you want that strength.
That's exactly right.
It's going into this area here too much, so we need to make it like it's going into the gallery of the baguette next to it. We need to shorten that up a little bit more. There we go. And now we look good there. Okay, so let's go ahead and duplicate that. Here we go. And let's bring another one of those over to the edge here. Give it a bit of a turn. There we go. Okay, we're getting that nice and strongly built underneath. Perfect. And then we're going to put each one of those two over further across the whole back of this. Now I can turn it over and you can see.
Ah, yes.
This little guy on the side, he's just hanging there. So we're going to take another one and repeat this. There we go. Oh, he's all the way over there. We'll just bring him on over.
Oh.
He's going on a long ride. Nope, not up.
No, buddy, not up.
But we're going to give it a little turn and pull it back in. Bring it over to the side. It's just a matter of moving it. We can even do it from the top here. A bit more of a turn. We can shorten that up a little bit. Definitely does not need to be that long. There we go.
And so these are some of the things that Tracy does also, because she and I have been experienced jewelers for so many years. She knows that those things have to be, in order to be wearable, to have all of those be there. And she takes the time to do it so that you as a client are thrilled with how your piece looks and how it wears.
Let's see it on a hand.
Please, let's see it on a hand.
And where is this person's hand? Okay. I really envisioned it going the opposite way. So let's see. I think we can move this. So you can see on her hand, it's going down like that. I envision it going the opposite way. So
funny, me too.
I'm going to flip it. There we go.
Yes.
So that's the direction I am wanting to see. So we'll leave that. So let's see it on that hand. Let's see if that would be a wearable piece. And it really would be. You've got the strength over on this side. You've got the pieces on this side with the prongs and the built up underneath. Yet it's delicate looking, but it's going to be nice and sturdy.
It's very delicate looking up there, considering it has all that infrastructure.
Yes, that's what I thought. And I love the openness here in between the fingers.
Yes.
Or
in between the baguettes.
In between the baguettes
yes.
On the finger, you can see. So I'm going to render this right now,
I
just
would
to
love
get
that.
an idea
we would all
we end the show. So
before we end the show,
I mean, I want to make sure it gets rendered because I couldn't render it before.
That's right.
So yes, so that's exactly how I wanted it to look. I guess I've been into a little asymmetrical type of stage. I think I've been seeing pieces like that. And just to let you know, I had played around, and we don't have time for it now, but I did play around and I made a band to go here that would go around it with the baguettes.
Neat.
And I was in the midst of that. I think that's what took so long. I wanted to do the whole thing for you, but I can see we couldn't even fit it all in a show.
Right, to do both parts of the ring.
Exactly. And yeah, so there it is. If you wanted it all in yellow, it would be unique too.
Oh, look at the bezel turned yellow. I mean, it all turned yellow, but I love that bezel being yellow.
And then if you wanted it all in rose, that would be so beautiful. For some reason, I'm not a fan of rose and yellow together.
Isn't that interesting?
Oh my gosh, I just love the rose gold. I'm going to render that one if nobody minds. And on this ring, you see the band is nice and round. Well, you could make that squarer. You know, I'm pretty sure even if we couldn't do it with the solitaire I chose today, you could with other ones. Oh yeah, what a nice look in the rose gold.
It truly is.
Rose gold makes my heart smile. I don't know how it is for everybody else, but I just love the rose in pink. I'm not a big pink lover, but as far as gold, I love it.
It's a certain beautiful color of pink.
It is. You're right. It's a very rich, warm pink.
Yes, exactly.
And so we didn't get to have too many people say anything, but we have time for a few people if they'd like to.
Yes. So if we'll take maybe one or two tonight.
Okay, I'll take the hand off so we can see it.
Okay. So does anyone have any suggestions of the different colored stones you would like to see Tracy put in place? And Irene Eddy said it's a happy ring.
Oh, yes.
And Melinda said, wow, I want it.
Oh, good, Melinda.
Good taste.
You know who makes it.
That's right.
This is just an idea how, you know, there'd be a band that could actually go around it.
That's called a contoured band when you have one of those that goes around it. That was a great choice you chose there. You didn't even have to custom design one. You could tweak it further, but
exactly. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's what
wow.
I think I've been seeing a lot of pieces like this. So you have your engagement, and then you've got something to enhance it at the bottom that goes around it. It's kind of like a whole stacking engagement set
Yes.
and wedding set.
I love that idea, Trey. That is a great, great idea. Okay, let's see what we have here. Stephanie says a Madeira citrine with white gold.
Okay, let's do that.
And Lisa says fit for a queen. With a queen emoji that I just mentioned.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so a Madeira citrine.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, it
with
seems
white gold.
With white gold. And did you have any? You want me to take the band away or leave it, or?
Why don't you leave it on there?
Okay, I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'll just pull that down a ways, just a teeny bit, so people can kind of see. Well, now it's just too far. Now it's too close. Should have just left it.
Just right.
Okay, and let's go ahead and render that with that Madeira citrine. I have a feeling that Madeira citrine will look better in the render.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it has a muted look in this. I don't really know why it doesn't have a sparkle to it, but it does there.
Oh, wow.
Madeira citrine is quite beautiful.
It
That's
is
an interesting choice to choose. I mean, most people don't know about Madeira citrine.
That was going to be one of my questions to Stephanie was how is citrine your birthstone?
Stephanie, yes, I believe Stephanie had bought a piece of Madeira citrine that she wants to match a piece to.
Got you. And so as soon as I said Stephanie, you knew exactly.
Right. Yes, we were talking about it the other day. And I told her we could always make one up for her.
And Margarita says, very nice. Lisa says, that is stunning. And Stephanie says, I have a necklace and it's beautiful.
Yeah, so we are waiting to be able to make that extra piece for you.
That's always exciting.
And you know what also looks really good is London blue topaz.
Yes, I could have everything made in London blue topaz.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, London blue is striking.
And could you make or it might take forever, could you make the band, the contoured band, London blue topaz also?
Oh, I love it. Let's do it.
I think that would be really striking. Oh, and Teresa says, that's me.
Yep. Teresa, we know that, and we love that about you.
Yes. Although Teresa's would probably be yellow gold.
That's true. That's true. I don't know if anybody has seen Teresa's beautiful pendant she created.
Oh, my gosh.
In yellow gold. It's a clay Zava stone, and then Teresa created the setting for it. It's just beautiful.
It is exquisite. I love seeing it every time.
Oh, yeah. Hoo-hoo.
Oh, wow. Now you know what that is? Go ahead. Were you going to say something?
No, what were you going to say?
I was going to say that's like a frozen wedding ring.
Oh, my goodness. That is like a frozen wedding ring. Are we allowed to say that?
Probably not.
Well, it's cool looking.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't trying to make that.
No.
That just happens to be how it turned out. And it's just spectacular.
It does look spectacular.
Wow.
Yeah, that color combination is perfect.
Irene says Teresa's jewelry is exquisite, and I agree with you.
Yes, absolutely.
A client was admiring her jewelry today, and it was fun. All right, and so Melinda is going to get the last customized design of the night, and that is blue and yellow stones.
Okay. And
so I'm going to let you, that's all I have here. So you interpret that.
And let's do a yellow diamond.
I love it.
There we go. apply. And then let's do sapphires.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to think of what ones for the sapphires, but
That's nice up there, Trey.
Do that in the sapphires. Those? Yep.
Yeah.
Apply. And then I don't think we can keep these here, but what if we did these in the yellow diamonds?
Oh, I love it. Love it. Lisa says it's amazing how different colored stones change the entire look.
It really is, Lisa.
And she loves the frozen. Me too.
Yeah, you don't even know sometimes what things look like till you finish them.
That's right. And I like that the white diamonds are there too, Trey. Yeah. Oh, wow. Render.
Yeah, that was fun. It took a long time to
render.
This design.
Render.
It's rendering.
Sorry. I got all excited. Oh, please. There we go.
But it was worth it. It was worth taking that extra step to make this tonight.
And it was so nice of folks to be so patient. Thank you all for that.
Yes, thank you.
Ooh, look at this.
I'm glad we were able to remake it. And again, the rendering just really makes everything look so much more realistic.
It does. It's just exquisite.
It's great.
That blue and yellow was a good choice on that, Melinda.
Absolutely. And then I just want to add one other touch here. You know, I don't think Susan Bexley's on, but
she is.
Oh, Susan. Hi, yes. Susan. So if we made that center orange, and I'm thinking maybe.
Yes. I see where you're going.
And I don't know. I think it would be good to make it yellow.
I think it would be too.
Yeah, but we'll keep the top stones in the white to keep it looking nice and bright. And render that. And there we have a college color ring.
That's right.
And that's what I'm thinking. The yellow and blue might be a college color ring that I don't even know about. There we go.
I think that's very true.
Mm-hmm. And you'd be surprised how many people really love and buy and design things that are college colors.
Yes.
Very important to people. And that's what jewelry is all about.
Look at that. I'd race you.
Okay, I think I'm going to close this down for tonight.
All right.
And we'll join you to see who the winner is.
That's right. So a reminder that we are having our 3-day gold buying event. We're on the 3rd day tomorrow, Friday, April 21st. And bring in whatever jewelry that you would that you no longer are wearing, and we will either make you an offer to buy or an offer to trade if you prefer that. And you can go to our website at tracyandstacy.com and click on the gold buying tab. You'll see this list, plus even more actually items that are on the list. And this is a no appointment needed event, so you can come in anytime tomorrow and we will be glad to look through what you have. And next Wednesday we have our live online fine jewelry sale. Once again, our weekly Wednesday fine jewelry sale, and again starts as always at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can see that someone will be winning this $500 diamond and rose gold necklace. And a week from tonight, we will once again have a live custom jewelry design along with my sister, award-winning jewelry designer Tracy. And that starts at 7 p.m. And once again, someone will win a sterling necklace valued at least $100. All right. I saw you clicking over there.
Well, everyone was sharing their college colors and
look at that.
Team colors. So I just said thank you for sharing them.
Oh, thank you, Trey. Thanks a lot for saying that too. I love that Irene said it was a fun show. I agree. It was a fun show.
Great.
So we have a winner for tonight's Dancing Dazzler sterling pendant valued at $129. And that winner is Diane Sherman. Congratulations, Diane. A round of applause for you. And as you well know, all you need to do is come into the store and pick that up at your convenience. Congratulations on that. We want to take a moment to thank you so much for joining us tonight, for the camaraderie that we have all been enjoying with these evening shows, both the Wednesday night and the Thursday night show. We thank you for that. And we also thank you for supporting our business and other small businesses like ours. That is so important to us, and we are so grateful about it. So until we see you all again, either at the store tomorrow for our final gold buying event day, or next week on our Wednesday night show, we want to remind you to stay sparkly, everyone. Good night. To schedule a free custom jewelry design appointment with Tracy, simply call or text us at 386-252-0010. Your appointment can be in person at Masterpiece Jewelers or online over Zoom. It is your choice. We sincerely thank you for your support and the support that you continue to give our family business. Have a good evening.